Hey, no one.
A powerful key to becoming an Apex
right now I'm
legend is
in
communication with your brethren. You can ping different locations, objects, and enemies depending on where you're looking. Follow the checklist to cycle through your pings.
Mad the sun. Hostile right here. I'm going over there. Let's Eva. Forget that. Wake up. I'm defending this area. Shotgun ammo here.
So,
Pathfinder will continue your training.
this,
I will see you again, my fellow fighter.
so I'm in
We
training.
may even shed blood together.
Shut up, Bloodhound. Thank you. Alright,
Let's explore that way. Forget that.
alright, so. Today I'm gonna be trying to show a glitch. That's still in the game with the Mastiff. Now, if you don't know the glitch, you're gonna learn, okay? So, it's a glitch where you can rapid fire the Mastiff. I don't know if they patched it in the day that I used it, but so I might not get this first try, but it's fine. I hope anyway. So yeah, as you can see, the Mastiff is a very good shotgun. It has 3 pellets that are very, very powerful. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to inspect the weapon first. Don't aim, just inspect the weapon, shoot, then inspect again, and then inspect, and then you can shoot really fast. I'm just gonna speed it up by grabbing another one. Whoa, as you can see, that is how you rapid fire the Mastiff. It's like this. You want to press the left arrow to inspect your weapon. And once again, shoot, and then inspect, shoot, inspect, shoot. But what you actually want to do to rapid fire is right after you shoot, you have to inspect again. So like this. Woo! Feels good. Now, if I could, I will, if I could, I would leave and do some gameplay with it. But since this is really all I wanna show, you know what? I'm gonna go into a game, and we're gonna see how good this glitch really is in a real game. So yeah, and if you want to see how much damage you can do with it, I'm just gonna, okay. Nope. Okay. Nope, okay. Gonna try that again. As you can see, I really don't need training because I'm pretty good at this game, but whatever. Okay, so. Yeah, that's kind of insane because if you hit all 3 pellets, it's 144 to the body anyway. Hold up. Yeah, 144 to the body. So if you were to long range, like, and hit the head. What I'm trying to say is, if you hit 144 to the body for 4 shots, or 3, because that's what you normally spam, like this. You have to really try to practice, and soon you'll be. And soon you'll have it down. But anyway, it's really good if there's just a whole squad and then you just blaze them all, and then your team can just wipe them all again. Or let's say like. if I, you know what? I'm turning this video into an arsenal video. I'm gonna show you every single gun in the game. So, okay. So first we got the energy weapons. The triple take and the devotion is the one I'm gonna be showing first. Alright, so I'm just gonna look at capacity, like skills. Okay. So triple take, as you can see, has, well, if you looked at the nozzle,
Pick me up. He's low.
I can show you.
Leon! Leon! Stop being a sweat! Just pick me up, man!
As you can see, if you can really just put your eye on the screen, which I'm not about to do, you can see 3 little holes. Why, you ask?
Ah,
Because, it shoots 3 at the same time. As you can see in the sky, shoots 3. It comes with the rarest ammo in the game, but still good. Could definitely drill if you want. It doesn't have much damage, I say, but if you hit all 3 pellets like that, then you get 69, which is actually a pretty good shot for 5 shots. You can kill about 2 people with that. Now, of course, it's not the best at all, because rarest ammo in the game, and it's a gun that you need to spam, so not the best. So then we got the devotion. Devotion has probably, I'm pretty sure, the highest damage over time, because it shoots so fast. In the beginning, you wouldn't think it would be fast, but the thing with this gun is it speeds up. Watch this. 748 damage if you drill. To the body too, so not even to the head. If you can hit those headshots, even better. So this is, once again, like I said, a very rare gun to even sustain, because the energy ammo, you're gonna need 3 full 20s of energy ammo in order to fill 1 clip. And let me say, the recoil on this gun is insane. So once again, not the best, but can definitely drill. Can definitely drill a target. Then we got the Havoc. Judging by the name, you would expect it to be very insane. That it is. Watch this. And the thing is, with the Havoc, there's not much recoil, so if I go all the way up here,
Let's explore this way.
if I go this way, like I said, right there. Oh, if my screen won't tilt. You can actually do really good from far. Now, it's not as good as Devotion in the sense that if you drill a whole, I don't even know, barrel, I guess, into the target, not even close to the Devotion. Now, it depends what you like, spray and pray or spray and pray, because these are all really spray and pray guns. So, yeah, that's the energy weapon section. No. Aw, great. Okay. So, in my opinion, the best one is the Devotion out of all the energy weapons. Just because with the... Alright, so... Now, both the Havoc and the Devotion both have charge up time. Like this has to wait to go fast, but the Havoc here has to charge. And then it only does 18 damage. But with this gun, 17 damage. But once again, bigger capacity, more of a spray and pray gun. Reload on that is quick. Reload on that is even quicker, so I think the devotion's a winner. That rhymed. Now I'm gonna take myself out to dinner. That also rhymed. Okay, anyways, moving on to the heavy weapons. The wingman is probably one of my favorites, just saying. And the Spitfire first. So the Spitfire is probably my favorite LMG in this game, just because you can drill. Like, that's more than Havoc, but less than Devotion. That's a lot of damage. With the wingman, you drill. Only 4 capacity. The highest damage that you can get is 180 damage, so. Well, with body shots anyway. Here's where the big bucks come in. It's a 2 times headshot multiplier. So, 90. Okay, that's kind of embarrassing that I missed, but let me show you again. Whole squad. No. Are you?
No, it's already looted.
So, like I said, whole squad. My gosh. What is wrong with my aim? Alright, but anyways, so what I'm trying to say is that there's a it's very good. And if you don't know this, heavy guns, or guns that use heavy ammo, they use, they can slow down the target. That's what they do. That's special. So yeah. Like, if there was a human, or a player, running, and you hit them a few times, they'll slow down, like, probably like this. Oh, I don't really know. Like, they'll be running like this, they'll go this fast. So, yeah, that's the thing that's interesting about heavy weapons. So, yeah, that's the wingman. The wingman's thing is, if you get an extended mag for the wingman, it's probably the best heavy weapon. Not even joking. Because 2 shots to the head, boom, your target's done. Unless they have a purple shield, or I'm pretty sure a blue one. Alright, so next up is the longbow, my favorite sniper in the game, actually. And then we have the Prowler, my favorite SMG in the game. Alright, so the Prowler, the longbow, 110 to the head, 55 to the body. Now, that's more than the wingman, but keep in mind that the wingman has a higher fire rate and a faster reload. So with a faster reload and a faster fire rate, the wingman kind of beats the longbow. But long range, if you see long range, if you go long range, I say up here, this does 55 damage, no damage drop off, and this does 45. What I'm trying to show you is there's really no damage drop off, so from any range, really, the wingman would work. But, this is the big but, oh, no comment. This, you can't put a long range scope on it, so you can the highest scope that you can put on this is a 1 to 2 times. While this, you can put any scope on. So if it's like super far, like 300 meters far, like from there
Let's explore this way.
to there, it really,
Let's go this way.
like from here
Target spotted.
to here, that's pretty far. So the longbow would win in extremely long ranges. Now, I didn't even test out the Prowler, but okay. So the Prowler is a 5 burst SMG, so you need tons of ammo for it. But when you got tons of ammo, if you hit all your burst and all your shots, then you can do a maximum of 280 damage, which is extremely good. Plus the bullet slowdown to slow people down, it's very good. And in the game, you can find a select fire, which you can then use to make it shoot as like as automatic. It can make it shoot automatically. So, and 21 for one headshot. If you drill a headshot, which is I'm pretty sure like I didn't even see. Oh, don't want to die. 63. So 63 to the head with one burst. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, so then we got the Hemlock, which is a burst AR, and the Flatline, which is just an AR. This thing could actually wipe squads quite easily. With one mag, you can take out someone that has 2 people that have white armor, or just one person that has regular armor. So yeah, this gun's kind of overpowered. This gun, the Hemlock, has a low capacity. Well, lower than the Flatline anyway, just by a little bit. So let's see this again. 320. This has, oh my gosh. This has, hold up, I have to try that again. Okay. This one, okay, I'm gonna try it in burst. Okay. This has 324. For the lower capacity, the Hemlock would be is better than the Flatline. But sadly, there is no rapid fire option for the Hemlock. Therefore, the Flatline has higher damage over time. Even though the Hemlock clearly has more damage. I mean, it's obvious, right? No. Laser to the head. 32. This is on burst mode. But here, one shot to the head, 36. One shot with the Flatline, 36. 32 even. So that's a big difference. So right now the Hemlock is probably one of the best ones. So now let's compare them, because obviously those are the best competitors, since they're clearly very high damage and very high fire rate. Alright, so by the way, to me, damage is a lot. Just saying. Gosh. And my controller keeps on tilting to the side. 324. 280. But once again, the Prowler shoots faster. And in one burst can probably, well, heavily damage someone. So if you want to be a team player, this is probably the right one for you. But the Hemlock, if you want to be a solo, it's probably the best one. So yeah, that's it for the heavy weapons. Whee! Alright. So then we got the light ammo guns. I'm going pistols first, and then SMGs, and then ARs, and then snipers.
We can't help you.
Alright. So, this pretty, I know which one wins by a long shot.
Loaded armor.
Not trying to say which, but.
Take it, yeah. There's guns over there.
Alright,
There's
so
guns over there. Go.
I'm gonna try the blue targets because these just, you know, just annoying me.
They're right here.
Yeah. Alright, so the damage over time. 165. 120. Now, I'm sorry, but this wins by a long shot. One shot to the head, 16. One shot to the head, 18. Now damage is very high. compared to this. Well, not very high, but it's higher. But since this has less mag capacity
God dang,
and
Leon.
and
You
least
got like no damage.
and the least fire rate. I'm sorry, P2020. Brave dying.
Okay.
Thanos just snapped. Anyways, alright, so then
66 damage.
I'm gonna try the Arthur one, the R99. Well, no, this is an assault rifle. Alternator. Now the alternator, one shot. That's 12. That's the R99, by the way, my
Where are
bad.
you going?
Wait, what was it? 12? Yeah, okay. So 12. This is 13. So once again, our alternator has more damage. Laser? Yeah, 208. R99? 216. So obviously, the R99 is better. And light ammo has no special abilities, sadly. It doesn't slow the target down. It's just very common, so that's also an upgrade. And also, who couldn't love this super fast gun? Even though the recoil's insane, it still wins by a long shot. Okay, and then we're trying out the sniper. There's really only one. 30 damage, it's overpowered. I already know this, but if you drill 10, obviously you get 300. That's like the highest, I'm pretty sure. Let me get this real quick. Wait. Yeah, the G7 has the highest, but probably the lowest fire rate. Now let's try the R301. Now once again, higher fire rate can drill a target. Targets only normally have 100 health, so this would destroy. I mean, a G7 would destroy a target without body armor for 4 shots, and then they can wipe a squad. Well, almost with 1 mag capacity. They can get a whole squad with if they all had no health. Well, only health and no shield. So yeah. So to me, the best light ammo gun. Don't judge me. Wait, let me compare real quick.
Champion's already dead.
208, and then this. Fire rate is a big thing. Alternator, okay. So the alternator is pretty good. It's decent. But the best gun in my opinion
Let's go and get our
is the R301. Don't judge me. It has a high fire rate. Absolute no, like almost no recoil. Beside my controller glitching out. Perfectly no recoil at all. And plus it just looks cool. The mag capacity, decent. Extended mag gives you about 30 bullets to work with, so that's a lot. It's a big upgrade, and yeah. So R301 wins.
Yo, fucking light ammo.
Then shotguns, then legendaries.
Yeah, over there.
So do we really have to show this one?
I don't even use it.
So Mozambique, it's probably the worst shotgun in this game, just saying. I'm gonna compare it to the Peacekeeper, wonder which one will win.
Okay, let's go
So
get-
one shot with the Peacekeeper,
let's go get a teammate.
110. One shot with this, 45. And the reload's slow. Alright, and then if you hit one pellet with this, right, if I just, you get 15. If you get 1 pellet with this, just gotta, dang it. Nope, it's kind of hard to hit this one. Tons of pellet hit that one. So you get 10 damage from there, and you get 15 damage from the Mozambique. Now, normally that would be a thing, but for 1 pellet, that's a lot. And this shotgun has about, wait, let me catch that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it has about about like 12 pellets. So 12 pellets, so 12 times 10, the maximum damage you can get is, it's 11. It's a, no. What? Okay, anyways, so yeah, 1 pellet does, now this only has 3 bullets, so you go bop, bop, bop. Now that right there is 135 damage compared to 20, 330, 30. You get 660, which can wipe out entire squad that have all golden armor. So this wins, obviously. Sorry, Mozambique. Doesn't even deserve to be called a shotgun. Alright, now let's compare the Peacekeeper and the Eva. So the Eva...
You have 512 bullets. Oh, Dan, you wanna play with us?
No, wait, dude, I'm doing a stream. So, the Eva, is a full auto shotgun. If you hold down the trigger, you can get maximum damage. And what's that, you ask? You get... pretty much 63 times 8, so... let me do my math. Wait, what was that? Hold up. Just gonna call my calculator. Little 63, right?
You better not. You think, how much you wanna bet this guy is okay at the game? Like,
So, no. Oh, that kills you, by the way. Boom. 63. So, if I go on my calculator, just pretend that I'm doing something good.
That's not good.
So,
13? Come on, man.
so 63 times the 8 pellets. 504. You can get 500 damage. And with this, hitting 110 for 6 shots, you get... hold up. Yep, the Peacekeeper does more damage. That is, if you shred like this. Yay, content. But watch this though. Yeet. 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 Alright, anyways. So yeah, that's all the shotguns. The Peacekeeper's the best. Well, technically it's not all the shotguns, but yeah. Moving on to the legendaries. By the way, for my pick, it's the Peacekeeper, because it's very good. Alright, now we have the Mastiff Shotgun, which is another shotgun, and the Kraber Sniper, which is a sniper. Now, it's hard to compare because they're not the same type of guns, I know. the reason why this is not my favorite sniper and the longbow over, wait, here, right here,
Longbow here.
is because the fire rate is very slow. The fire rate's extremely slow compared to this. With 55 shots each, I mean, it's pretty good. Now with 125, by the time you shoot one, by the time that you hit one shot with the Kraber, takes about 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes about 4 seconds before you can shoot again. Wait, that didn't count. Takes about 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1 Mississippi. Takes about 1 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. Charlie drill 2, which is 110. But also, this is just bulky to look through, and the scope is kind of bad. I mean, for a headshot, it's pretty good. While the longbow has a tighter shot, just by barely. I just realized that. Actually, no, it has a wider spread. Well, whatever. I don't like the Kraber. Okay, that's all. And plus the reload. Hold up, let me grab this. So, right here. Reload. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Takes 3 Mississippis. Like I said, when 1 Mississippi, you can already get 110 damage. So you can kill the guy with the Kraber. See what I mean? Kraber? Didn't drop. And let me compare the Mastiff to my favorite shotgun in the game. By the way, Mastiff probably wins by a long shot. So it only has 4 bullets. Let's do this actually. Alright. And plus, by the way, the longbow slows them down. Remember that. So, alright. So if you hit 1 pellet with this, you get 18. You only get 10 with this, huh? Nope. Just gotta. Okay. Alright, so 10, yeah, 10, because 20 divided by 2 is 10. We all know that. I think. I hope, anyway. So, this does 18, this does 10. 10 times 6 is 60. So, if you hit 1 pellet every single time, if you hit 1 pellet 6 times, you would get 60 damage. Seems very little. 18 times 4 is 40. Wait, let me do this in my head. 72. About 72, I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me use my brain powers again. 18. So that's 18. 18 once again times 4. So 1. Wait, I think I could do this. Hold up. 1. 18. Okay, no, I'm gonna do it up there. So 18. Sorry, 18 times 4. So 72. This is 60. So once again, it wins. Big boy wins. Bob. Now for a headshot hitting all pellets, like so. 288 grand damage. With this, 165. Mastiff wins again. But here's the thing that you gotta keep in mind. Mastiff is very rare. Found only in supply shops. Not supply shops. I meant to say supply drops. Yep, that's the thing. Supply drops. So This thing only comes with 20 bullets, non-refillable. You can't refill it. You can't reload. Oh, you can. See. And also, with the trick I showed, it has a faster fire rate than the Peacekeeper, like this. Wait, that's not what I showed. So yeah, as you can see, this has a way faster fire rate. Now, we gotta see what's the best gun in the game. Dramatic song, please? No? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna compare the best ones from the best, even though they're separate categories, I know. But in my opinion, this is not the best gun in the game. I hate energy weapons, because this is the rarest ammo in the game.
Energy ammo here.
I do not like rare things. Bop.
Cancel that.
And plus, this thing sucks. The triple take. Just picking you up to drop you. Alright. These guns are okay, but once again, recoil is a big problem, and once again, rarity. Right here, the wingman's fairly common. The prowler is very common. So therefore, those are my top 2 picks. But the best, in my opinion, is, you thought, the prowler. It's just really cool. I'm sorry. Even though I compared it between these two, and I just like this gun, okay? Don't judge me, okay? And the top pick from these are obviously the R301, just because it is a big laser without laser ammo. Look, with one shot, even though heavy ammo guns are very strong. Oh, I didn't know these had the same damage. Peacekeeper, I hate shotguns. I don't know why. Shotguns are kind of bad, and they only work when you're close range. But like I said, yeah. And these stuff are just too rare. The Kraber's good sniper, but it's, I mean, you might as well just use, you might want to just use the longbow, to be honest. The Mastiff is by a long shot very good, but sometimes the Kraber's not. So the Mastiff is probably the best legendary that there is. But I say the best gun in this game is the R301, because no recoil. It's the perfect gun for beginners because it has no recoil at all, compared to my favorite gun, the Prowler. I know, even though this is probably the best weapon in close range, just because you can spam. You can actually spam it and reload. It's very fun to use. And once again, select fire is an option, so.
I need to hop up.
Yep. So yeah. Prowler is the best in close range in my opinion. And R301 is the best for medium long range. Look, I'll even show you that it's a good long range. Especially with a scope, you can like destroy with it. Let me just quickly do that real quick. Well, there's a lot of recoil back here because they're far, but like you only got a small, and the bullet travel time, like all the way from here, all the way from here. You have to shoot a little high. And once again, with this gun, you can actually rain down on opponents like this. Look, I hit one. I hit one. Oh, I hit 2 shots. So yeah, that's the end of this stream. Right now, so
I need light ammo.
just gonna